And your name is? Ian. What brings you here today? Other than the free food at the cafeteria. I'm not feeling good, Doc. Don't worry. I always feel like that after eating here. You'll feel better in 6 months. No, I meant my emotions. They're all over the place. Some days I'm happy. Some days I'm joyful. Sometimes I even feel content. Oh, I've seen this before. When I was a child. Before I grew up and realized I had no talents. How long did you say you felt like this? About 2 weeks. 2 weeks? You must be the happiest man. Cat in Cat Town. I don't want you to panic, but I don't have any experience treating this kind of illness. Can you help me, Ang? It depends. Are there any chicken wings left in the cafeteria? I think so, yes. Then I think we might be able to. Okay, now that we're back from meat eating, let's get started treating you. So, you say you're an only child. I have 15 siblings. Okay, was it a happy childhood, would you say? Or miserable, like mine? It was okay. We used to share a pair of shoes between us. How'd you fit 2 shoes on 15 feet? I don't think you guys thought that through. Did you do well in school? I met my teacher's very accommodating expectations. That's a very diplomatic answer. Yes. And did you pass your exams? I passed the exam hall and went home, yes. Did you have many friends at school? I spoke with the pigeons at playtime. How's Mike getting on? He's doing great. Must be the cafeteria food. Well, it looks like you lived a normal childhood. So it's not that. I have to say, this is a mystery. I'm gonna do something I rarely ever do. My job. I'm gonna refer you to Dr. Get Over It. He's an expert in curing this. Thank you, Dr. Ang. No, thank you for telling me there were chicken wings left. Hi, how are you today? I'm having a great time. I just got back from the beach. The beach that's been closed down for 10 years? Due to me fly tipping? Yeah, that one. I woke up early so I could get a spot for myself. And let me tell you, it's beautiful. I need time to be alone. Get away from it all. You live a busy life? Yes, apart from my 5 appointments with you every week this year. I also moonlight as a life coach. So you go to the beach often. I go there to clear my mind. Of your advice. I didn't mean like that. I meant to de-stress. I was in distress. Remembering all your advice. I'll see you tomorrow. Hi, what's wrong with you? I'm going bungee jumping. My sessions aren't that bad. I want to get over my fear of heights. By jumping off a cliff. Yes. For too long, my fear of heights has held me back in life. Thought it was because of the felonies. That too. But mostly the fear of heights. Do you know how many hills I can't enjoy the view of because of it? We have one hill in town. Yeah, and that's one hill too many. That I can't moderately enjoy the view of for 5 seconds. Then leave. You know what? You're right. You do deserve to stand on that 5-foot hill. In that once bustling, but now abandoned local park. Thank you, Dr. Ang. I'll see you through the window when I jump off. Hi, what's wrong with you? Nice to meet you too. Do you greet your mother like that? Yes, actually. It's nothing to do with my therapy. Oh, well, I'm feeling unappreciated. How come? I've noticed you've been spending more time with other patients. Like they've got bigger mental issues than me. It's not a competition. Except in the staff lunchroom. Oh, so because I didn't get into an altercation with the security guard, I'm less important of a patient now? It's not my fault. I've got weak hands. Okay, I'll put you down for more sessions. Yes. Hi, why are you here? I don't know. Someone just let me in. Well, do you have a problem? I have a crossword I haven't completed. This is a place for serious issues. For people with problems. What? An uncompleted crossword puzzle isn't a problem? But I've been stuck on it for weeks. Look. Wow, that is difficult. You weren't kidding. Yeah, I know. I took it to the university and he said it couldn't be done. I guess there's just some mysteries in the world. Hi, what's your name? Ian. And what brings you here on this busy day? One of the other patients arriving. I was the only one in the waiting room all day. It was a figure of speech. I'm sensing some kind of combativeness. Is everything okay? No, I knew it. As soon as you walked into this therapy office. So what's up? I'm feeling sad. I'm trying to be an artist, doctor. Can I call you doctor? Legally, no. Informally, yes. Tell me about your artistic journey. Well, ever since I was little, I dreamed big. I'd look out the window at night. and think to myself, I want to be a star. Maybe someone got to the star before you. Did you try another one? It's a metaphor, Dr. Ang. I thought you knew about figures of speech. I haven't reached that one yet, in my giant, but not really, book of metaphors. Is that it on the shelf? Yes. Please. Peruse my library of Alexandra. Is this after it burnt down? Let's get back to your artistic dreams next week. Hello, and welcome to Ramblings with Dr. Ang, as opposed to the well-spoken ones. Today, we're talking about motivation. What is it? And why don't I have it? Now, much ink has been spilled discussing motivation. And that's before I wrote anything down. But it's important. How else could we cure scurvy? Invent technology, such as the stick. And the next best thing, the wheel. I haven't upgraded from my old ride, as I couldn't drive it off the car show floor. And now I've lost motivation to continue. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, if I'm not sleeping. Hi, what's wrong with you? It's a long story. Maybe not then, but it gets good at the end. Continue. It all started when I was little. How old were you? This was last year. You got a problem with my height? No. I was insecure, which you wouldn't know, because I hide it so well. I couldn't face myself in the mirror, so I got a handyman to lower it. I looked at myself, just wishing I had a bigger nose. Then I'd be perfect. Why'd you want a bigger nose? It stinks in this town. That's just you. Oh yeah. Look, I think you're beautiful. You don't need a bigger nose. You need bigger eyes to see how amazing you are. Wow, that was deep. That's why they pay me the big bucks. Who? The unemployment office. I'll see you next week. Aren't you going to ask me how I am? Wait there. I've got a headache. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was interrupting your hangover. It's not a hangover. I stayed up all night watching TV. Do you realize you've got a job? People depend on you. Who are you, my defense attorney? Okay, I think I'm back. What's wrong with you? I missed the ending to last night's marathon of Two Cats, Too Many, the orphanage years. He gets adopted. He does? Finally, after 80 years in the system. It was a happy ending for everyone, except he has to move into a care home now. Hello, this is Dr. Ang, not a doctor. I've been told to say that. Anxiety. We all have it. Some more than others. In fact, I just came up from underneath the table. I was under there for 2 days before making this PSA. But don't worry, it's normal. I scream every time my toast is ready, and I'm still here. Our ancestors faced similar adversity. My grandmother screamed too. So remember. What was it? I forgot. See you next time. Hello. How are you? I've been reading up on therapy myself, and I don't think you know what you're doing. Now hold on. That's a serious accusation, no matter how true it is. What makes you think I don't know what I'm doing? You were 2 hours late for today's session. You were sitting in the wrong room. I had to come get you. But imagine if I was in the right room. All you tell me is things will get better. I've been coming here for years. I told you, it's expensive to renovate. Do you know how much sofas cost now? You're lucky you're not sitting on the floor. How would you feel about that? I'm still miserable. Look, we're gonna make it. Okay? Okay. I'm sorry. Get your coat. We can make it if we leave now. It's 95% off. At Home Decor and Disappoint. Hello. What's wrong with you? No one cares about me. You don't care about me. That's not true. I do. Wow. That was convincing. Look. You really do care. Why does it smell like onions in here? I'm on an all-onion diet. That's very specific. It's good for you. How? If you want to be alone, I'll see you next week. Leave me be with my onions. Hi. Tell me what's wrong. I feel like I'm an idiot. Do you ever have that thought? I don't have to. I get told that every day. People don't take me seriously in my career. It helps not having a serious career. What do you do? I work at the university. You teach? Yes. Students to follow their dreams. I'm a motivational speaker. What were your dreams? To go to university. You made it. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. It only takes 20 minutes on the bus. Remember, You're not an idiot. You're an overachiever. That means a lot.